Hey everybody, surf fishing Florida. We're at New Smyrna Beach. It's about 30 minutes before low tide, and the conditions for the month of December in Florida look fantastic. No wind, no current, light surf. She caught a bluefish on her first cast. So now we're going to try to get some more bluefish, whiting, and hopefully a shark. So let's do it. All right, so as I'm getting the camera set up, she catches a little bluefish on the Fishbites, and there was a sand flea on it. That's fine, I'm gonna use it for shark bait. Okay, I decided I'm gonna open up with the double 6-0 rig with the little pieces of bluefish to catch the bluefish. And then I'll switch to shark bait later on. It's low tide right now, and you can't really get to the first cut because there's a little hump in the sand here, and I have to wade out there to throw the shark rod. So I just want to wait a little bit to see if we can catch something else, and then I'm going to put the shark rod out. I think she's got another bluefish, this time on the cut bait rig. Is he on there? Tighten the drag a little. Yeah, the one thing about the Fenor, you got to really turn that thing a lot to get the drag to tighten, unlike the BGs and the Cabos. Is he on there? Yeah. Okay, get him up. Okay, a little Florida bluefish. Well, I'm gonna keep him for an emergency. Okay. Good job, 2 bluefish. She's got something here. Wow.
Dragging.
I wonder if it's a redfish. I hope you didn't snag that other line. That's bending a rod and taking a drag. Oh, it's a redfish. Get closer to the water. Don't horse him too much. Wow, he's a decent one. Wow, that's a good redfish for her little bait rod. Wow.
It's not big, but it's a...
Okay, no, that's a good redfish.
All right.
He's probably 22 inches long or something. Here, hold on, here. Get up and put it in the thing. And you can hold him for sure. Wow. Hold him up like that. Okay, that's a good redfish, honey. Good job. He's probably 22, maybe even 24 inches.
I thought it was a big bluefish.
Wow. Okay. That's worth the entire trip catching that on the bait rod.
Yeah.
He's probably 6-7 pounds? 8?
Yeah.
All right, good. Let's let him go. Wow. We can put him in the first little cut here. And he'll get out of there. He'll swim down the beach or whatever. Okay, he's gone. Well, good job. That makes the trip. It's not a huge redfish, but for her bait rod, that's a good fish. Okay, she's definitely excited about her redfish. That might have been 24 to 26 inches. Okay, I'm putting the main shark rod out with the bluefish head, with it cut back to the gills, with a 10-0 Super Mutu, and her Ocean Master with our second Daiwa BG 8000. I got to put a new leader on the other one. I hope I don't get hypothermia because I have to walk out, and it's almost waist deep before I get to the little bar there to throw it in the first cut. But that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm switching to the 8/0 Gorilla hook, so I can use the little bit bigger chunks of bluefish, just a little bit, and I can still throw it far because I can't be wading out here and getting hypothermia. And we got a better shot at a bigger redfish or shark with the Gorilla hook than we do those 6/0 Gamakatsu hooks. So that's what we're going to be using on this rod. I probably have to switch the hooks out on the other rod too, but we'll see. We just had a pull down on the bluefish head and it came back absolutely perfect. So that might have been a redfish. Don't know how big, but it pulled the rod down. It was starting to pull the drag and it snapped back up again. All right, we've been here about 3.5 hours. We got about 3.5 hours before high tide. And I tried to wade out. That's almost up to my chest and I'm not going to get hypothermia. And the waves come up and it'd be up to my shoulders, so I can't do it. Here's our setup for today. The Ocean Master with our second BG 8000 on the left that just had the pull down. She's fishing in the middle with the bait rod and she's already got the bluefish. And that was a nice redfish. Probably 24 to 26 inches. 6-7 pounds maybe. And then the light shark rod's on the right and she already got a bluefish on that. And I got that 5-ounce sinker and the Gorilla hook on it. Here's what the bluefish head looks like after being out there about 3 hours. It looks really good and the hook is really exposed. So I'm just gonna leave it on there and throw it out there. A little bit less than 2 hours to high tide. The conditions are just amazing for December. But all 3 of these rods are just sitting here with nothing. Since she caught that redfish, that's it. We got a couple of taps on the light shark rod with the bigger chunk of bluefish with the Gorilla hook, and that's it. So high tide is right at 4 o'clock. A little bit less than 2 hours. And it's going to be almost dark down here at 5. But we're going to stay as long as we can because that's shark fishing. You put these shark rods out, and if you don't get a shark, you're not going to catch anything. But her bait rod has just been shut out since the redfish. That's unusual. But we still got a couple hours. Okay, I'm putting the Ocean Master in the BG 8000 up. That bluefish head has sat out there for over 5 hours and it just looks absolutely perfect. All right, we're wrapping it up. She caught that nice redfish and 2 bluefish, so that's worth the whole trip. I'm gonna put the shark rods up and maybe she might catch something on the bait rod, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.